Hey everyone, Andrew here, bringing you another video review, and today we're going to be doing Nightwing, The Great Leap. Take a look at this comic cover right here. Now, The Great Leap is the last Nightwing story to date. For all we know, the Nightwing title could come back when Bruce comes back and Dick becomes Nightwing again. But as of now, this is the last Nightwing title, the last Nightwing story. And with all the kind of mediocre stories that we've been getting, the ups and downs since the Infinite Crisis with like Brothers in Blood, which sucked, and then the Missing Year, which was great, and then the Free Fall, which just wasn't good. It's nice to know that at least the Nightwing series can end on kind of a good note. The Great Leap deals with two issues. One is there's a conflict between Two-Face and Nightwing. The second is dealing with the disappearance or the loss of Bruce Wayne as Batman, because some of this takes place after the final crisis. First thing is that Two-Face employs the help of Nightwing to prevent a district attorney from being killed. Someone's out to kill this district attorney, and Two-Face has feelings for her, and Two-Face knew her from his past, so he wants to make sure she stays protected. Nightwing agrees to protect her, not for Two-Face, but just because it's the right thing to do. At the same time, he also has to deal with Two-Face, too, because Two-Face is, well, he's evil. So, there's a conflict going back and forth between these two. The portrayal of Two-Face in this is just fantastic. I really loved how Two-Face was portrayed. I really loved the conflict between Nightwing and Two-Face. I really would like to see more between these two in the Nightwing series, because they have a pretty dynamic history with each other. I mean, Two-Face is the first person that really dealt one into Dick Grayson when he was Robin, and they've always kind of had something, a chemistry, a negative chemistry, but a chemistry nonetheless with each other. The second story is really dealing with Bruce being gone, and Nightwing have to deal with, being a man and stepping up and accepting the fact that Bruce is gone. And in this, he also has to deal with Ra's al Ghul, which was a very interesting confrontation, because Ra's al Ghul is just saying, Batman died, but he should have died in honor. He should have died. I should have killed him. There should have been a battle between us two. I should have ended his life, taken off his mask, and it should have just been an honorable death. And it was quite interesting. And Nightwing just said, blow it up your ass, Ra's al Ghul. You just wanted to kill Batman, and you didn't get a chance to. It was an interesting confrontation, a nice confrontation, and Ra's al Ghul is starting to accept. In this, it feels as though Ra's al Ghul is accepting Nightwing as the new successor to the Batman mantle. So on to the good, the bad, and whether or not you should get it. Unlike the previous Nightwing title, Free Fall, that I reviewed, that had no real good and only one real bad. Had no real good, a lot of bads, and only one real good. This has a lot of good and really no bad. The portrayal of Two-Face was very nice. The confrontations between Nightwing, Two-Face, and Nightwing and Ra's al Ghul was nice. How Nightwing's life is right now, how he's kind of come full circle on all the stuff that has happened to him in his life, it really shows up in here. The Great Leap really shows how the Nightwing comic even comes full circle. It brings closure to the Nightwing comic. This is a good story. Is it fantastic? No. I would give it like a 6 out of 10, but being above average really counts, at least for something. I think it's really the portrayal of the characters that really hold this together rather than the story itself. So would I recommend picking this up? If you have been collecting the Nightwing stories and you kind of got into the stuff that isn't that good and you want some closure to Nightwing, this is the place to get it, because Nightwing has been a series that's been riddled with up and downs. It was fantastic with Chuck Dixon, all the way up until On the Razor's Edge. Mobbed Up and Renegade were good stories, not amazing stories, but they were okay. Then we had Brothers in Blood, which wasn't that good. Love and War, which kind of brought it back up a bit, but not that much. The Missing Year, which was good, or The Lost Year. And then we had stuff like, Free Fall, which wasn't that good at all either. So it's been riddled with ups and downs. It's good to know that The Great Leap at least brings some closure to the title itself. So, do I recommend it to Batman and Nightwing fans? Because I think Batman fans would enjoy kind of the transition from Dick as Nightwing into his new role in life. Obviously, they don't hint him being. Obviously, he doesn't become Batman here, duh. But it's really strongly hinted that he takes up. He's kind of got to grow up and step into the role. So on a whole, the Great Leap, I enjoyed it. I really love the Two-Face aspect, and when Bruce comes back, I really like to see more of Two-Face and Dick. So with that said, Great Leap, pretty good story, not the best, but definitely we've seen a lot worse from the Nightwing series. And on a whole, Nightwing was an enjoyable series, and I'm going to do a retrospect of it and kind of tell you on a whole what to get, what not to get, and really give my final opinions on the series. So with that said, I'm going to end this review here. This is Andrew saying peace out for now.